Hello everyone, welcome back. And today we are going to answer the most fundamental question in our industry. So, if you are starting a career in IT, or even if you are just curious about how apps are built, you need to understand this concept. So, the question is, what what is software testing? Okay, the question is, what is software testing? Now, you might think the answer is simple, like checking if it works. I will repeat again, checking if it works. Okay, but it goes much deeper than that. Why do we test? What are we actually looking for? And why is it that even the biggest companies in the world sometimes release software that fails? Okay, so in this session we are going to break this down using two simple real world examples. Like we will first example we will take of a car manufacturer and a carpenter. So by the end of this video, you wouldn't just know the definition, you will understand the mindset of a tester. Okay, so let's look at the first section here, like what is software testing. So I will I want you to imagine a car company, like building a brand new car. Okay, so just imagine a car company which is building a brand new car. So this car has a thousands of parts. Okay, an engine, wheels, electronics, seats. So engineer have spent month assembling it. Okay, so now here is the question: before they sell it to you, do they just hope it works? I will repeat again. Like, just suppose they are ready with the car, and before they provide it to you, before they sell it to you or sell to the customer, do they just hope it works? So I think everyone knows the answer. Of course not. Okay, that would be dangerous. So as it says right here on the screen, like they test and drive it. Okay, they test drive it. Okay, basically they test drive it. It's written here, right? So they don't just look at it, they physically get inside and drive it. And while they are driving, they are checking very specific things. Okay, so what are all they basically check? They firstly check, like does the engine start? Okay, in a car, if the engine doesn't start, the car is useless. Okay, so in the same way in software, this is what we call sanity testing or smoke testing. We will discuss these testing concepts later in our course. So if you open an app and it crashes immediately, okay, or the website wouldn't load, so that means the engine has not started, nothing else matters. Okay, so very first thing is not working, so that means that particular car have issues. Okay, and that particular software is buggy. Okay, other part is, does the brake stop the car? Okay, so this is a safety feature and it's very critical. Okay, think I will give you another example. Like, just think about a banking app. So if you hit on transfer money, and that's the basically the pedal part. Okay, so if you hit cancel, that's the brake. Okay, so does the app actually stop the transaction? If the brake fail in a car, you crash. So if the cancel button fails in banking app, you lose money. So we test to make sure these critical control work. Okay, as I mentioned, like if you drive car and brakes got failed, that means car will crash. It means your car is buggy. Okay, your car has issues. In the same way, if you doing some transactions, and if you don't want to do that much transaction and you click on cancel button and it didn't work, that means you lost your money, everything is gone. Okay, so same way for the car as well. Third part is, does the AC cool the cabin? Okay, now this is interesting. Okay, a car can drive without AC, right? But would you buy a luxury car and if the car AC was broken? No, you wouldn't be comfortable, like you would be uncomfortable, right? So in software, this is user experience. Okay, maybe the app works, but is it slow? Is it the font too small to read? Is the color hurting your eyes? Just like the AC makes the drive comfortable, testing ensures the software is comfortable to use. Okay, I will repeat again this part. Like, why exactly we need AC? Like, if a car can drive without AC, it's possible. But when once you buy a luxury car and AC is not working, you would be uncomfortable because you have spent a lot of money in that, and suddenly you are not getting what you wanted. Okay, and what they mentioned like benefits, you are not getting that. So it's waste of money only, right? So in the same way, software as well, there is a term called user experience. Sometimes apps work, but issue is font size could be too small that you are not able to read, or color, basically whatever color they have added, that hurting your eyes. So these are the concepts basically cause user experience. Sometimes apps work, but user experience is also important. So bringing it back to the definition on the screen, you can say, right here you can see, software testing is the exact same process but for computer programs, apps, websites, software. It is the activity of checking a software product to confirm that it works as expected and is free of errors, called bugs as well. Okay, so I hope you got it. Like, whether it's WhatsApp, Instagram, or a banking website, our job is to confirm it works like as expected, like it drives and is free of bugs, no breakdowns. Okay, so this is the concept of software testing. Okay, if I can give you another definition, like how software testing, like what exactly software testing is like. uh, like if you talk about softwares, there would be a requirement. Okay, there would be a requirement document which is provided by the client. Okay, that's basically the expected outcome. Okay, and on the basis of requirements, developer develop the website or application. Okay, that's basically called the actual outcome. Okay, so if expected and actual outcomes are same, that means that particular requirement pass. Okay, that application working fine as per the expectation what client wanted. But if expected and actual is not same, they are different, that means your application is failed, your expected outcome is failed. Okay, which is not same as actual. Actual and expected are not same, so that means that's a buggy application. So this is also one of the definition for what software testing. So I hope you got this concept. So now let's move to the second big question. Okay, why we need software testing? Why exactly we require this? Okay, so why is testing mandatory? Why can't we just trust the developer to write perfect code? Okay, let's read this line. Because software is built by humans and humans make mistakes. Okay, this is the golden rule of our industry. Okay, it doesn't matter if you are a junior developer or a senior architect with 20 years of experience, you are human. You get tired, you might make a typo. Okay, you might misunderstand a requirement. It is impossible to write 1,000 lines of code without a single error. Okay, so to explain this, I I have an analogy written here. Like, if if uh, if a carpenter build a chair, okay, they sit on it to make sure it doesn't collapse. Okay, think about that visual. Okay, a carpenter builds a beautiful wooden chair. It looks perfect, it's painted nicely, but you don't know if it is strong until you put weight on it. Okay, if the carpenter is confident, they will sit on it themselves first. Like, they will check on their own, like if it's working or not. I will repeat again. Like, a carpenter build a beautiful wooden chair. It looks perfect and it's painted nicely, but you don't know, right? Like, if it is strong until you put weight on it, like you sit on it. And if carpenter is confident enough, they will sit on it and like themselves first. Okay, so software testing is that sit down movement. That sit down movement is the sit down movement is the software testing. Okay, that's called the software testing. Okay, we are the ones who applying the weight. We put load on the server like a heavy person sitting on the chair. Okay, we try to hack the system like kicking the chair legs. We do this to see if the structure like holds up before the customer sits on it. So we check the application, or we check the chair from each and every angle, like while sitting, is it causing any issue, or we try to throw the chair like that to check its feasibility, like how how good is chair. Okay, so if we don't sit on the chair, if we don't test, what happens basically? What do you think? What gonna happen? So so uh, basically, the first thing can be possible is application may crash. Imagine you are booking a flight ticket. Okay, and you enter your details, you pay, and boom, the screen goes white. Okay, did you get the ticket? Did you lose your money? You don't know, because that is a crash. It destroy user trust instantly. Okay, so that could be possible if you don't do the testing. You can lose data. Okay, this is even worse. Imagine, I will give you one example of hospital software. Okay, a doctor enters a patient information. He has some allergy. Okay, he enters a patient's allergy information, but because of a bug, that data isn't safe. Okay, the next day a nurse give the wrong medicine, because there we see the data loss. It's like, it could it could be life threatening, correct? It's related to someone's life. If doctor has written something, and it didn't get said for that particular patient, might be a nurse give the wrong medicines, and it could be issue for that person. Okay, so that's the one of the issue, like losing data, and it's the critical issue. Third thing, if you don't do testing, there is security testing as well, like reverse engineering and those things. We have different pen testers, penetration testing testers, those things. So this it get hacked as well. So we live in a digital world. So if we don't test for security loopholes, hacker can steal passwords, credit card numbers, and even the personal identities. So testing is the shield that stops that from happening. Okay, so when we say we are testing, we are not just clicking buttons. We are protecting the company from lawsuits. We are protecting the users from losing money, and we are protecting the brand's reputation as well. So to summarize everything, like what we see, so what is it? If it is a test drive, okay, we check the engine like functionality, the brakes, safety, and the AC, which is user experience. We check basically three things: functionality, okay, we check the safety, and we check the user experience. Okay, these things are most important for software testing. We have to check these things thoroughly. Okay, and why exactly we do it? Because we are human beings. Okay, and because human makes mistake, we need that carpenter moment. We need to sit on the chair to make sure it is strong enough for the real world. So I hope this simple explanations help you understand this core purpose of our job. Next time you use an app that works perfectly, remember, someone somewhere and spend hours like test driving it, so like you can have the smooth ride. Okay, so every company required software testers. Without software testing, like, it could be worse for that application. Okay, so that's all. uh, I hope you understand this topic, what is software testing and why software testing. I will come back in next video with some good topics, other topics. And thank you so much, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.